Hey, Sage, what is up? Happy Mother's Day, everyone. All right, we're gonna start out with hold on. Um, these pictures. Kirst, I'm gonna show your stuff because I'm confused. I'm kind of confused on this stuff. All right, so Ryan and Yennefer and Nana and Gabble Geeks, Mr. A, my Moroccan. Okay, so I'm always fucking lost in this shit for some reason. Okay, hold on, because I wasn't sure I was gonna show this or go over it. But we're gonna look at it. But we're gonna talk about. I got some Mother's Day stuff. I'm gonna pull up. Did your parents ever tell you that after you ate that you could not go swimming or you would get stomach cramps and drown? Did your mamas ever tell you that? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Or if eating watermelon seeds. Yeah, don't eat watermelon seeds. What else? Bunch of stuff. Curiosity. I don't know. I don't know, peeps. But let's find out. Hold on, I gotta put my earpods in. I guess I'm confused on why everybody was arguing over this stuff. For 30 minutes, Poppy? Hold on. Hold on. I was probably echoing because I do have my chat pulled up on my other screen. Because I'm a weirdo like that. Yes, don't swallow gum. It will wrap around your insides. Absolutely. There's a few of them. But see, people don't understand, when we were younger, the minute you opened your eyes, you got dressed, okay? If you were lucky, you might have got some breakfast. But other than that, your ass went outside, okay? You didn't come a knocking on the door needing a drink of water. You drank out of the hose, okay? And when at night, when the street lights come on, you needed to be home, okay? Now, the little communities that we lived in, our little neighborhood, everybody knew everybody's kids, right? Hey, Chris. Hello. Hey, the mouse. Everybody knew everybody's kids. So if you heard a parent hollering for a kid, it would echo through the neighborhood. It would. It would be like, Missy, you need to come home. Missy, your mom's looking for you. Missy, are you down there? Your mama's looking for you. Everybody in the freaking neighborhood would be hollering for everybody. I'm just saying. That's the way it was. I don't know if I miss the 80s. I don't know. I don't know if I would change my life in any way, shape, or form or not. I really don't. I mean, it kind of made me who I am. All right. Let's see what this is. Let's see what this is together. Curse's link is in the chat. I'm sure she don't like me anymore. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm still going to watch your stuff, lady. I'm still going to watch your stuff, lady. Okay. So this has to do with pictures, right? Now she's showing the chat too. Let's see. Anything in the chat? They're talking about Fred. Nana for Life says, you are not a nice person. Who are you talking to, Nana? I was always nice, Nana. You weren't nice to me, Nana. Girl, get that right. She wasn't talking to me. I'm just messing around. She's not talking to me. I wasn't over there. Okay. So, okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gents. Let me turn the closed captioning on.
Right here. Media created 6/15/2021, 3:09 p.m.
Okay, so this is on June 15th at 3:09 p.m. This is a picture of Summer in the milk jug stuff, right? Probably cursed. You probably did. No, I'm just trying to understand this picture stuff. Okay, Chris. Hey, Fox. There's Fox. Watch out. The Fox is in the house. Okay, 3:09 p.m. Now, let me tell you why this picture of Candace is kind of throwing me off. Because now I know the milk jug video was supposed to be a picture, and it ended up being a video, right?
Here's your proof.
Here's proof
It
of
is
what?
on the name of the video here, 2021 06/15.
Okay, wait. I'm trying to keep up with the chat too. All right. I don't see. Okay.
_ 15:09:21. That's military time for 3:09:21. This is a photo.
Why is there a picture? How did she get a picture of Candace? Okay, was that an accidental picture? Was that an accidental picture of Candace? Because the picture was supposed to be taken a summer on the milk jugs. And Grandma messed it up, right? Grandma messed it up.
You guys haven't seen this one here.
Where was anybody disputing these pictures? I'm confused. Where was anybody disputing these pictures? And I don't understand the remark of Ronnie Lawson's going to be mad at me now. For what? For what? I don't understand, Bomb Cat.
2021.
So why are people saying that the 3:09 picture of Summer is not the truth? The only thing I ever said about it was Ronnie Lawson and law enforcement never came out and said that it was verifiably the last picture of Summer. That's it. That's it. Other than that, okay, all right.
06/15, so June 15th, and this was at 3:10 and 3 seconds.
Okay.
This was June 15th, 2021 at 12:20.
So Grandma that was supposed to take a picture of Summer in the back with her arms up, sleeping like Dawn, didn't take the picture. She did what? A little video instead, or whatever. It was messed up. And right after that, she takes a picture of Candace driving the car, right? Candace, from my understanding, Candace gave it to him. Candace gave him all these pictures, right? But I don't get what the big deal is. What is the big deal? Right?
21 and 40 seconds. So this is another, and this is, cheap little kid nail polish. It is likely to.
I mean, it's really cute seeing these pictures. It really is, but I don't get it. Nana says it's so hard to see these after 4 years and 8 months. This picture broke your heart. How did this picture break your heart? And a comment that you made was, I wish I could have saved her. Saved her from what? Saved her from what? Inquiring minds want to know. What did you not save her from? Because to be able to save a child from something, you have to know that there are things going on prior. Okay? You have to know that that child is in a really bad situation and you couldn't save her that day. Were you around before? How long were you around before Summer went missing? Right? No, I don't believe that, Bomber Cat. I mean, you can have your opinion. I totally get it. I totally get it, but I don't believe that. I just don't believe that Ronnie Lawson, is keeping. And let me tell you, if I was Ronnie Lawson, I would keep shit from everybody too. I would. Look how everybody has acted in this case. I wouldn't tell anybody anything. And to presume that Ronnie Lawson's going to be mad at me is telling everyone that you are involved in the investigation, right? So why don't you tell the truth about that? If you're involved with law enforcement in the investigation, it's probably not a good thing for you to be out here on the YouTube streets, putting out things that you say is evidence, right? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, Bomber Cat. But I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know. I mean, you can feel however you need to feel, darling, for real. Supposedly, Candace gave them all this stuff. I don't see how any of this is evidence, but that's just me.
Hang out around the edges as it peels off. I'm sorry, I have a hard time looking at photos, so I'm trying not to. I apologize. But do you guys have any questions about this stuff? Because
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I know that I get feisty and I can be dramatic or what the fuck ever, however you want to put it. But I don't understand where there was a big problem with these pictures and this metadata, because I know a lot of my people, we never really questioned the metadata on the milk jug videos. I never did. I mean, people actually drove to the area. The time and stuff was already out there. I don't understand it. I don't.
now that it's okay to show it.
This is the thing. So much has happened, you say, Nana, since Summer went missing. What has happened? You got mixed up with Dawn and Candace, who were drinkers. They showed us DV. They showed us all the crazy shit going on. Ma'am, you did that. You took it upon yourself to run and get Candace her little drinky drink when she wanted it, right, Nana? You did, ma'am, didn't you? That's what I heard, Nana. If we're going to go by hearsay, girl, I could tell you a lot of things I heard. And that was one of them. That you would take her alcohol. That's what I heard, allegedly.
This is the 2021 0615, and it's at 3.
Nana says, I'm sure Ronnie is pissed at me now, but that's okay. What? What is wrong with you people? Why are you so extra? Extra, extra, read all about it. Why would Ronnie Lawson be pissed off because pictures, most of them that's already been released, are being talked about with the metadata? That stuff has already been out here, people. It's already been out here, people. I'm just saying.
09:58. So just a few seconds after the video, a few seconds before that photo came to us. Okay, so this photo, we first
and you say I should have saved her, right? I'm telling you right now, sometimes people's words, you need to think about how you say them. Because the way that sounds, to me anyway, you were associated with this family before that child went missing, is what it sounds like. And you knew what was happening up at 110. And then after it happened, you know, Summer gets missing and you're like, I wish I could have saved her, right? So you're coming on YouTube and you're insinuating that you know what happened to this child, is exactly what you're saying. Why? Why? Inquiring minds want to know why. Why would you try to I don't get it. I don't get it.
So I was like, why is there a pack of meat in here? I guess she was sending it with.
Why the fuck is she taking a picture of meat? Why would you take a picture of meat? But then again, it's Candace. That's crazy. Okay. All right.
Price or something. Maybe to show Dawn, hey, this is what you want for dinner or something. I don't know. But this also, June 15th.
And I can tell you right now, Candace didn't give not one rat's ass about any of these pictures. She didn't care about none of them. Right? She gave them away. She gave them away. And I just have to say this because it's kind of common sense. Would a mother of a child, that mother did something to that child, right? Just give pictures away. Here, take all these pictures. You can have all these pictures, right? It doesn't make any sense to me. She going to give them pictures that they can use as evidence against her? Right? Oh, maybe I'm slow today. Maybe all these were given to you guys and the big fight is against Dawn Wells. Oh, I see, said the blind man, right? It doesn't matter. What do you mean the date on the meat? Why do I need to look at date on meat? The only date that's going to be on that meat is the sell by date. Okay? And I can guarantee you that it probably doesn't have June 15th on it. I'm just saying.
At 2:10:33.
Okay, so we know they were at the grocery store around 2:10, right? Because they took Hunter home right after they left the grocery store, right? I don't think they stopped anywhere after the grocery store. I think she took him home.
In the grocery store. And so, if that's not enough to prove that they were in the grocery store, here is a video.
Were people doubting nobody doubted they were in the grocery store. Is there really people arguing over whether they were in the grocery store or not? The question was, how long were they in the grocery store? Because Candace was like, we were only in there for 10 minutes. Well, we all knew better. And then people are like, Grandma, she was walking through that grocery store after she just left the hospital because of her knee. No, there's a thing called an electric cart. Okay.
From the 15th at 2:16:57.
Okay.
This is at 2:16:35.
There's Grandma in that cart. I need one of those carts. All right. We are going to take up a Remain Calm cart fund. All right. Anybody willing to participate, feel free to do so. Yes, this picture was taken. Yes. Yes. These pictures were June 15th. That picture wasn't. No, take that picture out, Bomb Cat. We'll go back to that pic. You want to go back to it? This picture right here, is that this the one you're talking about? When they're showing her with the nail polish on, right?
You know, cheap little kid nail polish.
This is just another picture that Candace took. I don't believe that that was on that taken on the 15th. Okay.
Okay.
Boots,
So we also have proof at the grocery store.
Okay, but we already knew that. Are people really arguing over this? The pink sweatsuit is when she was in the back of the car. On the milk jugs. It's the pink sweatsuit.
There's more. And law enforcement has these as well. So they were aware of all these things.
Okay, so what's the big deal? If law enforcement already had them, I don't get it. Now, see you guys? Little Summer's on the roof. Her brother's climbing up there with her. Do you know how many times I climbed up on a roof? I climbed up on the roof of my grandpa's shed. Biggest mistake I ever made. I got a nail in my knee. It hurt. It was messed up. And I didn't want to tell. I did not want to tell on myself. I knew that my ass was going to be in trouble for climbing up on that shed. I knew it.
14.
But, oh, let me tell you another story. So, weird things that happened to us. So, I'm really young, okay? And our house, we had a garage that was connected to the house. And my dad had parked a riding lawnmower in the garage. And I was coming out of the house. I stepped to go down the step. I missed the step. I went face first into the riding lawnmower and almost bit my tongue off. I swear. I swear. My hand to Jesus. And they could not do anything. It had to heal on its own. Now I know, I already know. Some of you guys are like, yeah, well, you know, could that happen to you again so we don't have to listen to you? No, I am older now. I'm very aware of steps, okay? But I mean, they're being kids. But then again, her arms look a little weird up there. All right, why does her arms look weird up there? They do. Look at her arms. Why can we not see her arms? What? Oh, was it getting foggy? Was it 9 o'clock at night? Well, it couldn't have been 9. It would have been dark by then, wouldn't it have? Ugh.
Happy as a clam.
Yeah, she is. She was a happy little
It went on
girl.
her TikTok. So these pictures weren't taken on the picture.
Okay, I don't need to see the pictures of the boys. I really don't. Not at all. These were pictures from Candace's Facebook. Well, look, there's Donnie. There's Donnie. These are supposed to be pictures of the flower pots, I guess, with the cactuses in there.
Also, before Chris McDonough got there were some things moved, or that weren't even here that showed up when he got there.
Okay.
But it is not on top of anything.
But you can't, I mean, how do you know that if he wasn't there? How do you know things were moved around if he wasn't there? I mean, unless, I don't know. You think it was photoshopped? See, that's the problem. Thank you. Someone noticed the problem here. Any of these pictures can absolutely be manipulated. They can. I'm not saying they are, But any of these pictures can be manipulated. Now, if it is true and Ronnie Lawson has all these pictures, hopefully he got them before anybody else got them. Because once pictures go through so many different hands, I'm just saying. Mr. A, Chris wants to know what you're having for dinner. Hang on, Chris. He'll answer you in a second.
I think that's the only one from the 16th. Oh, no, it's the pool before it was set up.
Oh, that was on the 18th, she said.
This
Okay,
is,
there's the pool.
2021-04-19. Do you see the pool there?
So she gave you guys pictures, she gave you all of her pictures?
That means previous to April 19th, the pool was not there.
Okay. That does not mean that. That does not mean that there wasn't a pool on that property before that date. It does not mean that. I'm just saying, it doesn't. You don't think that picture looked like her? Well, you know, Poppy, I must say that people have absolutely said, I mean, her brother looked a lot like her. I'm just saying.
We're putting water in it
Okay.
since 19th.
And nobody cares that this pool's got a panda on the side of it. Okay? Not at all. Maybe she was fucking tired, Mama Bear. Go ask your friend Candace. How about that? Go ask your friend Candace. She tells you everything. I shouldn't have said that. I'm being a bitch. I'm that bitch, Mama Bear. I'm being a bitch. I'd say she was tired. They'd probably been running all day. Ha 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 ha. Goodbye, Mama Bear. Have a good day. Hey, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you, lady. How about that? Huh? Yeah, go ask. I mean, seriously. Why are you asking me when you're friends with Candace and you fucking talk to her all the time? And she tells you all these things. I'm not fucking psychic. She'll know. Hey, peace buds. You know what? I'm telling y'all, it is remain calm, doesn't give a fuck no more. Okay? I do not give a fuck about a lot of things. I give a fuck about myself. I give a fuck about my friends. I do. I give a fuck about my mods and my subs, and I do give a fuck about a lot of people. I just don't give a fuck about the fuckery anymore. How about that?
19th. So it was set up on April 19th. But I think she posted this March 2nd or May 2nd. Sorry, landscape type photos where you could see the entire area. But this is where the pool had been right here, and it was gone by the 13th. So
it was gone by the 13th. Why did they set it up if they took it back down? Okay, I might be getting dates wrong. There's Donnie again. Hey, Donnie. How are you, Donnie? All right. Just minutes before she called. What was minutes before she called 911? See, that's why I don't like. I have to see what people are talking about. I don't know. Wait a minute. Hold on there. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, whippersnappers. Just minutes before she called 911. What was minutes before she called 911? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me get it figured out. You guys know me. Hey, Sarah. Happy
Fred's
Mother's
story is that he
Day.
saw them in the pool. When he went up there to talk to Dawn about that truck, to take the truck off, the piece of crap truck. And then
Yes, Fred took a piece of shit truck off at 110 Ben Hill Road. We already knew about that too.
driveway camper lady came back with, hey, I was actually messaging somebody about how dumb they were trying to pull that piece of junk down the driveway and how much noise it made.
But it's in a holler, okay? And people figure out all kinds of different ways to do things.
So I'll see if I can find that. But long story short, the dates don't match. The pool wasn't even there when he would have been up there. So.
Makes sense, but then again, I just thought they just waiting on me or something. That's why I do it,
Oh, wait, we're talking about Fred again.
just being kind. So I finally just back all the way down here.
Yeah. Very important.
What? Okay, if you're going to put just minutes before. Now, wait a minute, Nana. Wait. Right there, you're saying, I've gone through these pictures so many times, time and time again. You just stated earlier in that chat, I haven't seen these pictures in months. What? Are you kidding me? I will go back and find it for you. It's heartbreaking. I haven't looked at these pictures for months. I've gone through these pictures so many times, time and time again. Right? Y'all.
This is him talking about.
No, I don't remember exactly. I'm thinking in Nana. Girl, why don't you just fess up? How long have you been associated with many, many individuals in the Beach Creek area? Inquiring minds want to know. I want to know. For real. I don't get it. I don't get it.
How there was a truck came back there. This is the day Summer went missing. He saw a truck come back by there that was acting suspicious. I mean, at first it didn't. I mean, he notices that kind of stuff, like the tags. I think a lot of those people do out there, especially if they notice, like when somebody doesn't belong. I mean, you've heard Scott talk about that and others. Like, thankfully, I've never really nobody.
Nana, don't act like this is the first get together that you're going to have for all of your friends. Okay? Don't act like that, ma'am. Yep. You're the go-to girl, right? You're the go-to girl for everybody. Everybody go to Tennessee. Go to Nana, she'll let you fish for free. You can sit around and have a good time, but watch out, she might spit in your eye, right? All right, that didn't make no sense. Maybe I'll make you a song, Nana. Maybe I will.
When I've been back there, nobody's been like really out to see me really, except Fred the one time. But
Ziggy, don't brag about being out there. When I was out there, nobody really seen me. Of course they didn't. They were coming to Fred's for one thing and one thing only, and it wasn't to be introduced to his future wife, Ziggy. I'll tell you that right now.
And I guess the people at the end of the road, or they work for the, not FBI, they're in the witness protection program.
What? Witness protection? What the fuck are you talking about, Ziggy? Oh. You know what? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not even going to be mean. I'm not.
Marlena's daughter was there with them on the slip and slide and all this stuff. The 11th would have been the Friday before. This is when she went home later that day.
Yes, we know that. We definitely know that.
So they try to claim it was the weekend. It was not.
Nobody ever claimed it was a freaking weekend. I think even though we know Marlena had her problems, when Marlena said her daughter was taken to her mother's house, her grandma's house, her daughter's grandma's, guess what? I think we all believed her because Dawn even said it.
These pictures at IHOP, this was May 31st. The mouth is probably from IHOP. This is May 21st.
Now, the May 21st picture, I ain't even seeing it, but I can guarantee you it's probably the one where Candace and Summer and all of them were eating with Sherry, Allie's mother. Okay? These pictures have all been out here. I don't know. I don't get it.
If they were.
What taping me?
And this is the 14th.
Asshole.
No, it's the.
What was that picture you showed before that?
What do we need?
That was kind of weird. Wait.
What do we need?
Oh my God, look. Look at that. How dare you, Grandma, have water in that buggy? How dare you, ma'am, have water in that buggy? You did not tell us that you got water also. How dare you, ma'am? You know you should have told us you got water too.
What taping me?
Just flip to the next one. This was at the very beginning of this is the 14th. Is there anything else,
There we go.
Nina, that you want me to show right now?
Oh, wait. So there's a comment from Ziggy up here. Oh, no, it's a comment about Ziggy. Oh, my gosh. I can't. Let me tell you guys something. Dawn's stepfather was a goad. So if Dawn is related to any goads, then that means there's some inter-family things going on, or they are related, not really related at all, right?
Right there.
See Grandma's knee? I see her knee, Nana. No knee brace, they said. Why would Grandma have her knee brace on at the grocery store? The story is she didn't need her knee brace, okay? She had done got her a little happy shot, made that pain go away for a while. They went and did their thing, went to the grocery store. The brace did not come into the picture until after they got home. After they got home.
She's got an ace. Look at ace bandage.
Okay. Okay, ace bandage. Did anybody, I mean, they made it sound like she had a freaking knee brace, not a fucking ace bandage. I mean, does that make a difference? Only took her 2 minutes to put it on, right?
Brace.
Hey, let me ask everybody this. Who out here in the universe ever tried to say Grandma did not have a problem with her knee? Right? We all knew Grandma had a problem with her knee. Now, me being a weird ass like I am, what I said was that they were pushing Candace into oh, my great daughter and wonderful mother decided that, you know, I got to get you to the hospital. We got to get this checked out. You know, we don't want it to get any worse, right? We don't want it to get any worse. If Grandma already had support on her knee, why did Candace have to put the knee brace on? I don't know. Okay, I don't need to hear that. All right, I'm done with that. I am over it. Okay, well, look. And Candace, you're a troublemaker. You're a troublemaker with all these girls on YouTube, and you know it, lady. You know it. If you gave all those pictures away, that's on you. But if you know that you gave them away to someone else for them to use them however they see fit, why are you giving permission to somebody else to use a picture that you gave away? Troublemaker. You're a fucking troublemaker, lady. You know you are. For real. You guys been doing that shit since the beginning. And no, Summer had the pink outfit on. And let me say this. I do not know where Candace changed her clothes. I never understood why it was a big deal if she put Summer's swimsuit on at home or Hunter's house. And if Summer had her swimsuit on, okay, and she had on a little t-shirt and shorts, and Candace takes her in, hey, let's go ahead and take these off. You know, let's take your shorts off. We're going to go, you know, I'm going to take you fishing or swimming or whatever. Why would you even need to do that? If she already had her swimsuit on and you put a t-shirt and shorts on her, you could have took those off when you got to the swim hole. Why was that? That stands out to me. That stands out to me because it's like, why would somebody make something like that up? That is the stupidest fucking thing to make up. Now, y'all know why I get frustrated. I do. I get frustrated. I mean, just, I don't know. I don't know. But, I mean, I'm telling you, you don't have to believe me. I am not telling you to believe me. I'm just saying. Okay, well, maybe, hey, I'm going to be supportive of the Summerwell supporters. I will go over and give Ryan's whole live a watch. I will. Hey, this is the thing. Many people love that child. Okay. And, you know, I do feel kind of cunty by even giving my opinion about it. For real. If whatever they're doing brings them peace and joy about inserting themselves into a missing child investigation and, you know, maybe, you know, running on total emotion and not, you know, thinking about things, hey, to each your own, brothers and sisters, for sure. But I did love those pictures. Thank you, Gavel. I love that picture with her on the roof. Even though it was kind of weird, we couldn't see her hands, but right. I love any picture of Summer. I really do. But I can tell you guys right now, I never really questioned the 309 milk jug video. I really didn't. It was guesstimated when, you know, I believed it was there. I believed it was there. I guess I'm, you know, in that aspect, I really didn't. I'll tell you the milk jug video for me, I watched a forensic pathologist study that photo and give her opinion. And I was very interested in that. You guys, I like the behavioral panel. I think they're a bunch of cool guys, whatever. But I don't know. That's a head shaker for me. But they're interesting. They're interesting. Now, Duty Ron, I love Duty Ron. Go check out EquiSearch videos. Those are really, really says a lot. Says a whole lot. Now, you know, I got to shout out Chris McDonough, even though I don't like doing it most of the time, but we would not have seen from someone else's eyes what that property and surroundings and things look like. So Chris brought us that. If you guys want to check that out. And if you want to kind of check out where he goes really in on Don Wells and the not good things that Don did when he was younger. Okay. I don't even like to, in my mind, think about Don Wells's mind. Does that make any sense? My mind does not want to think what Don Wells has in his mind, because what he has opened his mouth and said is bad enough. I do not, nope. I wouldn't even live in that mind rent free. I can tell you that right now. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Hold on. I got something. I have something. Oh, I will show you guys. Well, no, I better not. I keep getting myself in trouble. I do, you guys. Why do I do that? I am pretty bad, aren't I? I have been pretty bad the last couple times I've been live. For real. For real, for real. Oh, let's watch this. And I like this channel. I always have. And I'm a commentator. I am a commentator. For real, for real. This is from a channel, hold on, called Breaking Chains. Breaking Change TC. Hold on. Hold on. Very interesting. Okay, hold on. I keep telling you guys to hold on. Just a damn minute, okay? Just give me a minute. Okay. There we go. Let me get the eagle. Hey, there's a picture of the eagle, you guys. The mouse sent me that. The mouse sent me the picture of the eagle. For sure. Okay, this is called Expert Critique What not to do when your child goes missing. Excuse me. Okay, I am going to be a commentator. It's Mama T. What's Mama T? Did I miss something? She's an eagle. Oh, I get it now, Sarah. Hey, Constance. Funny. I was like, what's wrong with Mama T? I was going to say, who's talking shit about her now? Mama T's like, bitches, you got to wait in line. You got to wait in line. Everybody got something to say about me, right? Somebody's always, I love you, Mama T. You know I love you, girl. For real. Okay, here, let's see. Let's listen.
This video to give parents and family members a cautionary tale on what not to do when their loved one goes missing. And with Seth Rogers, I feel we have a great example to use, because though I sympathize with the fact that he has a missing child, I can't sympathize with scamming on top of your missing child's case so hard that the discussion of the case gets shut down before it's time.
Yes. Real clap. Real clap. Hey, Mags. For real. Real clapping on that. That is exactly what happened. And, you know, that's the thing. What happened with Summer's case, and then it went to Sebastian, because let me tell you something, and this is the way I feel. Michael Vaughn's mother wasn't going to let her son missing turn into the bullshit that it had. So then, you know, you go to Seth Rogers, and it's like double, triple fucking whammy. That dude made $25,000 in a freaking week, I think. Seriously. He was living high on the fucking hog. Literally. I think he had a motorcycle. I don't remember, but I remember motorcycle shit going on. Absolutely. He wanted people. His son went missing, and it's understandable that he needed time off work. No doubt about that. But, I mean, he expected everything to be paid for. Everything. Then I remember he went down in front of the police station, basically berating them because they haven't found his son yet, right? And my pockets are empty. I want to find that. He literally was pulling his freaking pockets out to show people he didn't have no freaking money. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is totally my opinion, everybody. My opinion. I will say allegedly on some things, okay? We got to cover our butts over here now.
Now, before I talk about what not to do through the example of Seth Rogers, I'm going to remind you of the basic facts of the case. And even before I get into that, I want to say this up front and with my whole heart. At this time, I do not believe that any of Sebastian Rogers' 3 parents were directly involved in his disappearance.
Thank you, ma'am.
This critique is about how the disappearance was handled by his father publicly. My critique is built on the assumption that he is innocent. And so are Sebastian's other parents, Katie and Chris Proudfoot.
I am on her same wavelength there. Truly, I am. I think this is what I believe. I unfortunately believe that somehow he got hooked up with someone from the internet. From the internet. I truly believe that that's a big possibility. Because if there's a creeper in the neighborhood and he comes upon Sebastian, and number one, I mean, would Sebastian just follow somebody he didn't know? If the guy did not have a vehicle and he done something to Sebastian, how did he tote his ass away from his house? Right? That's just the way I think about it. That's the way I think about it.
Believe me, if I thought that any of them were directly
Oh, so
involved,
cool,
I would say it
Sarah.
and I would give my rationale for it. I just don't see it at this point. Sebastian Rogers has been missing since February 26, 2024, and he went missing when he was 15 years old. So now he's 17 years old. And since the day he disappeared from his mother and stepfather's house, there has literally been no trace of him. Nothing. His mother, Katie, says that the day before he went missing, they had a full Sunday going to a lot of different places. And when they got home from their meal at the Texas Roadhouse, they had a quiet night. But and she also says that then
and that is Katie and Sebastian sitting in the restaurant. I know, Mags, it scares me. It scares me. It really does. Oh shit, where's my damn phone? Oh, hang on. Genevieve. Hang on. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day. I'm live. You want to come hang out? Yeah, I'm live. Okay, well, finish your calls and then you can pop in. All right, later. Let me tell you guys something. I love the shit out of Genevieve. I do. Me and her we butt heads bad. We butt heads, but I've been around Genevieve since the Nana's Angels days, okay? We go back. We go back. You'd think Ellie would trace back digital evidence from Sebastian's phone to another IP address. Very true, Curse. Good point. Good point. But what if Sebastian had a phone, right? Well, no, you got to remember, Cursed, you got to remember that Seth said Sebastian used his phone all the time. That Sebastian would play under his account. A lot of the games and stuff Sebastian played, he played under Seth. So, I mean, his own personal phone, yeah, but I mean, come on. The guy was giving girls Sebastian's phone number. Right? I'm sorry. At that boy's age, that was weird to me. That was weird to me. I'm very fortunate fact that I disabled online option for all my. Oh, did you? It's scary. It is scary. And these kids, let me tell you. Took off parental control and lost his system of phone. I mean, it's nuts. It is nuts, you guys. Happy Mother's Day, Genevieve. I haven't talked to Flies. I don't know what she's doing. Seth hasn't gotten his devices returned. Really already? And he still hasn't? Wow, Genevieve. That's what I was wondering. Because he threw a fit about that. This guy got shitty with law enforcement because he wanted his devices back. How dare they not give him his devices back? But I didn't know that he still hadn't gotten them back. Well, that's okay because there was some really kind-hearted person that probably bought him one. For real. I mean, that guy has, he's got Dog the Bounty Hunter behind him. Do you guys remember that interview? It was, what was it? It wasn't on Nancy Grace. Was it News Nation? And what did Dog the Bounty Hunter keep calling Seth Rogers? Tell me. I can't remember. Does anybody remember? Damn it, come in out of the fucking bushes. I need to know the answer. What did he wouldn't call him Seth. He was calling him by a different name. I'm serious. I don't know if I can find it. Sean, thank you, Karen. Dog was like, Sean. And Seth sat there and he didn't move a facial muscle at all. He just sat there. That was so fucking funny. Y'all know that was funny. Well, because Seth, he was just bullying his way through everybody, in my opinion. He was being a bully to a lot of fucking people. He definitely won the yes people around him. I like Dog. He definitely has an alcohol problem. I met him in Tennessee. He straight up smelled more like vodka than I did. Mads, I kind of figured that. I did. I mean, it's definitely kind of obvious. Maybe Sean was an alternative identity like Cole was for Ernie. Genevieve. Girl, I knew it. I knew you'd have to mention him. That is fucking funny, though. Hey, maybe Betty liked Sean a little bit better. Yep. Maybe Sean and Betty got along a little bit better than Seth and Betty did. How about that? That is so funny. That is funny. I don't care what anybody says. When you seen Dog. Oh, yeah. Yes, Sarah. I remember that. When Mags asked him if he knew Ernie. That was so funny. That's what Clue and Crew called Seth. That is so fucking funny. Funny. Hey, they keep us entertained, you guys. You got to admit it. I mean, how fascinating is it that we can watch a person lie and we know they're lying and they know that they're lying, and on and on and on. It's like, right? Very entertaining. I have been very entertained by quite a few of them, for sure. But no, I mean, honestly, my opinion, you know, Seth was he was a lonely law enforcement official. Now, law enforcement official means he worked at the jail. Now, there ain't nothing wrong with that, you know, but yes. He also said that I guess they had invited him into their command center for something, and they caught him looking in their computers or some shit, right? Now, I don't know if that's true. I don't know what the guy was doing in there, but, you know, he kind of told us that they kind of threw him out. Okay. I live for dark humor. I know. I'm like that too. I get the dark humor shit. I do. If you see this, I still have a live. What archives are you going to do? What archives? For who, Sarah? You got to fill me in. You gotta start talking about something. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sebastian took the trash out to the curb at some point, and then he went to bed around 9:30 or something like that. Then she says that about an hour later or later that night, she heard a thump or a thud and called out to him, asking if everything was okay. And she says that she heard him say, "Everything's okay, Mama." And when she went to wake him up in the morning for school, he wasn't there.
But it was kind of weird because I'm trying to remember the story too. So y'all can help me too, right? Oh, old Ernie stuff. Oh my gosh. Girl. That would be funny. That would be funny, Sarah.
The only thing he appeared to take with him were his glasses and a flashlight, but all of his shoes were accounted for, so they think he left barefoot or in socks, which is unusual for him. He also left his phone at home and didn't appear to take any sort of jacket or warm layer with him, even though it was February in Tennessee. When Katie realized Sebastian wasn't in his room, she went looking for him around the house, then called her husband, Chris, who then called the police to report him missing. This triggered an extensive search around the area, which lasted many days. The sheriff's office says they used every technology and technique available to them, but unfortunately, to this day, they still have found absolutely nothing. No.
Hey, I have a question though. Does anybody remember, did law enforcement say publicly that the footprint that they found by the pond there, remember somebody said that, right? Right? For real. I know. I am a Discord virgin, you guys. I really am. What do you mean the analysis hasn't been released yet? On the footprint? Law enforcement wouldn't say. On the footprints. Well, I mean, he didn't just vanish. I mean, I don't want to say kids just don't vanish, but there have been cases where kids have wandered off and gotten lost. Seth's lived in what looked to be a really good neighborhood. They only And only one video from a door cam is very odd. Well, see what is weird is all the filler stuff, right? Katie says that for a extended period of time that she was doing homework and talking to Chris Proudfoot on the phone. And I guess Sebastian was in his room. She sees him, 9? At 11 or something, she hears him. And he poop disappears. Well, yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I would hope that they would check out everybody's shoes. I mean, but it's all the filler in there. And look, I didn't feel like that Katie Proudfoot, no matter what she came out and said, you know, somebody was going to take it and run with it. And the person that ended up being that went after her the most was Seth. It was a weird environment with them, right? Because, okay, if I remember the story, and I'll say allegedly, I don't care. There was big issues. Chris and Katie got together. She divorced Seth. Seth wasn't happy. He was a scorned whatever. I mean, their whole lot, half of their lives are out there for everybody to know about. And he wanted Katie to answer for it. And Katie would not talk to him. Katie had no desire to say anything about Seth. But he had a lot to say about everything. For sure. Which makes you wonder what was being said to Sebastian, right? Because Seth, from my understanding, they helped Seth move to the area and get a place and help him get a job to be closer to Sebastian. Because Chris was trying to get, you know, visitation of his daughter. So Seth could start helping with Sebastian, from my understanding. So that's what I'm saying. You know, there's all that family filler in there. Katie said Seth was a great father in the beginning. Well, I didn't blame Katie for not saying anything. If somebody knew how Seth was, it was Katie. So, for sure. And I can guarantee you she had no desire to fuel any fire with him. Because it wasn't about him. Some people like for it to be about them, right? For sure.
If you're a casual observer of the Sebastian Rogers case, you'll probably say, wait, I thought they found a green hoodie person that could have been involved. And
oh, yeah.
that they had leads in Oregon and New Mexico and Mexico. Didn't someone
Yes.
say that Chris Proudfoot's mother is involved somehow, or that she's even the green
Yes.
hoodie person? there's also an X account that keeps talking about new leads and how the Proud Feet are about to get
Yes.
arrested. And there's a guy called Mob.
Nick the Hat. I forgot about Nick the Hat. I forgot about him. Oh, Nick the Hat.
Crew with over 90,000 subscribers that goes over and over and over a video that shows lights and shadows. And
Yeah.
he shows new shadows in his videos every day. And so what do you mean there's no trace?
Not to make fun of the Google pictures that and stuff like that, but yeah. Frog hopping speculation. I'll be honest with you guys. What really bothered me is the fact that Seth came out and talked about some things that I'm sure Sebastian wouldn't have liked his father to come out on social media and say, see, the thing that got me, if I would think that if your son had been taken by somebody and that person end up being a bad person, it was weird to me that he came out and proceeded to talk about things that happened to Sebastian and things like that. He started like, it was fucking weird. I'm telling you guys, it was weird. I'm like, why would you say those things? What if the person who took your son's watching, right? I don't know though.
And they found nothing. My response to you is this: it's all bullshit. The so-called new leads you are seeing are complete bullshit, and they're all generated by a group of parolees, tragedy pimps, and scammers that Seth Rogers enlisted and are still working with him to this day.
Thank you. Don't forget when they were in California, wasn't it after he started a 501c3? He started a 501c3 back in California, right? What bothered me was how Chris treated his ex-wife when she went to pick up custody of her baby. Yeah, I heard about that too. Yep, for sure. Yep. Yeah, that's what she said. Seth came out and shared experience with his son that should have been thought about more carefully before sharing it to the public. Thank you, Genevieve. Why on earth I would turn to social media? No, I think I truly believe that they knew that Brandy and her family had nothing to do with it. Right, with Michael. They found out very quickly. But with these other cases, maybe it's law enforcement not saying anything, but no. Seth Rogers was trying to, this is the thing though, he was the 501c3 he was trying to start. And I believe he started it after him and Katie split up or whatever. And it was supposed to be for autistic children to spend time at like horse farms or something like that. Right? Love an animal, love a child, something, I don't know. So he had that started. So when Sebastian went missing, he got him a PR guy that I heard has passed away. So rest in peace. I can't remember what his name was for sure.
Every single one of those people who are saying they have new leads in the case are directly or indirectly getting their messaging or inspiration from a group of low character people who Seth enrolled to protect his image. Yeah, you heard that right. I said he enlisted those people to protect his image
Ooh.
while saying that they're investigating a missing persons case. Now, why would a missing kid's father need to protect his image? That's part of the story of
These people, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. These people were talking about giving someone like truth serum, right? Chemically interrogating them. That's what they were talking about. For sure. Now, I don't know how y'all feel about that. I don't. That one, when I heard that one, I hadn't thought about anything like that. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. But I don't know. I don't know. Them some wild ones. It's At Night Media, Nick the Hat, Dog the Bounty Hunter is also associated with them somehow, right? And, you know, they let Seth right on in there with them. Weird.
what not to do when your child goes missing. You see, in the immediate aftermath of Sebastian's disappearance, the news coverage was as typical as any news coverage you would see about a missing persons case, even a high-profile missing persons case. But as most parents will do when their child goes missing and hasn't shown up in a few days or weeks, they start doing news and social media interviews to bring more awareness. It was when the parents started doing interviews when we began to realize that there was a sharp divide between the parents. Otherwise, we never would have known. And we wouldn't have known that divide existed if Seth never opened his mouth. But
Yes.
every time a microphone was put in front of Seth, he
Thank
went out
you.
of his way to decimate Chris and Katie's character,
She's responsible for this.
outright blaming them for Sebastian's disappearance. And
Yes.
whereas interviews with Chris and Katie revolved around Sebastian and when he went missing, and never delved into the dynamics between the two sets of parents, or even if they were asked, they dealt with it very diplomatically. Seth's interviews were dominated by a clear hostility toward Chris and Katie.
Yes.
Something has happened to my son under her watch. And once again, she wasn't being an adult. She wasn't being a parent taking care of an autistic child.
He is so full of shit, in my opinion. I'm telling you, I want to talk to a psychiatrist who can explain to me what this guy has. There's a name for it. It's a lot of things all rolled up into one.
That was mistake number one Seth made in what not to do when your child has gone missing. If your child or loved one goes missing, use all the interview time you have with news or social media to talk about the child.
Oh, thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. It's out there. It's out there. He did an inappropriate thing. Yeah. He was being way extra. Right? Psychopathy. I don't care if you hate your co-parents. It's about the child. Well, that's where, now I haven't listened to any interviews. If Chris and Katie have done any interviews, I hadn't really listened. I kind of listened at the very beginning and then, for sure. People tend to blame like that when you're hurting. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I get that too. Well, I think this is the way that he made me see kind of what he was doing. He was angry at her. He was angry at her because she divorced his ass. I mean, and the things that he came out and said about her life was messed up. Everything he said, he did it to try to hurt her. For sure. Okay. I don't think Seth fully processed losing Katie and got help. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there were a lot of things said. A lot of things said. And Katie, I don't remember Katie saying anything until Seth came out and talked about what happened to Sebastian when he was younger. And that pissed Katie off. I think that's the first time I seen Katie respond to him at all. Because he brought that out. I mean, this guy goes into a therapy session for his son and is telling the, person with the college degree what they're not doing right to help his son. I mean, and he got thrown off the military base. He got thrown off the base. They pulled up everything on him. They were pulling up, talking about I mean, we've seen it happen before. Everybody was being checked into and their lives put out on the internet.
That is the first priority. When you instead use that time to try to convince people of how horrible another adult is in the situation, you've opened up the door to drama that does not belong in a missing child's case. But that's exactly what Seth did. Here's some examples of how he talked about Katie and Chris.
No, we have the thing about it. I agree with what you're saying, Sarah. But it wasn't about that. He was trying to tell the healthcare professionals how to handle his son's treatment. He was saying that he felt that they weren't helping him, is what he said. I think. Something like that. But no, I'd lose my shit too. I would lose my shit too.
In those early days when he was doing many interviews.
You still have this shared goal, right? To find your boy. Has it gotten any better between you and Katie in terms of sharing info?
It doesn't feel like a shared goal. It sure doesn't feel like a shared goal.
Wow.
It feels like it's only my goal. It's like I'm the only one that misses my son. And my son literally made the comment that he'd rather live with me in a car than his mom. But if you're not willing to do something aligned to taking care of the child, then you have to do something else to help with the family. The hell that she put me through? I didn't have we're talking about I was 7 years without a girlfriend.
Was Katie abusive to you?
She had a drinking problem.
Oh, see?
When you say abusive, she was active duty Navy. You want to know about emotional, physical, all that? We can check all those. Just the other day that she fucked my life up. another day that first one was a divorce, way to destroy the nuclear family, and to take the last member of my family away from me.
He was upset with Chris's mother, I believe, because he felt that, I guess she, got him a place to live, and he wasn't happy with it. He wasn't happy with it.
He's good at that. And I know he probably watching, probably in chat. Hi, Chris. Fuck off.
As soon as Seth started throwing out barbs toward his ex and her husband, the focus of coverage about Sebastian, especially on social media, became a he said, she said about who was the better parent and who should be implicated in Sebastian's disappearance. It was a very
Exactly.
uneven he said, she said at that, because despite all the cajoling and the baiting Seth did and all of his creator friends did by oversharing about their divorce and Sebastian's trauma and
Yes.
Katie's childhood trauma,
Thank you.
Katie never took the bait and never shared a hostile word
She
toward him publicly.
didn't.
She kept her interviews focused on Sebastian and bringing him home.
She did.
But Seth seemed bound and determined to ensure that Katie and Chris became the focal point of any investigation.
Yes.
So for months, he went on panels acting like a fool and disparaging Chris and Katie at every turn. Well, social media loves a good drama, so that became the focus. And since he opened the door to criticism about parenting and morals, the internet started documenting and commenting on the apparent lack of morals and character and sound parenting
Thank you.
that he displayed whenever he talked. So when he talked about meeting Katie when she was 12 and he was 21 and how he told her he was going to marry her when she was 14, people talked about it.
Thank you. You guys remember that? Katie was like 12 years old. And he said he was going to marry her when she was 14. That is coming back to me now. Do you guys remember that? Yeah, Lord.
And they were not complimentary. When Seth talked about Sebastian's childhood trauma and directly blamed it all on
Yes.
Katie and Chris, the internet reacted, not positively. When Seth proclaimed that Chris abused Sebastian and there had been 5 CPS calls to his house, his own abuse of Sebastian and CPS interactions came out onto the internet table as well.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Well, that was just too much for Seth. He could not take it. It really, really bothered Seth to get backlash about his own character and morals after trashing other people's character and morals. So what did he do? He did the next thing that you should never do when your child has gone missing. He tried to silence the internet. In America, the land of the free and the home of the brave, where free speech is paramount to our democratic system of...
Don't forget, he had surgery. Remember when he had surgery? Chris and Katie was also getting on. Yeah, I've seen that. I think Chris more so, right, Sarah? Didn't Chris go? I remember hearing about Chris going on panel or chat or something. I don't know about Katie though. But then again, you guys, they did. They were going on and Katie went on and said all of Sebastian's favorite foods, and Seth had to let everybody know that no, it wasn't. I know what my son liked. The thing that kind of concerned me was, remember what was Uncle Taco? Someone please tell me they remember Uncle Taco. Remember that guy? Yeah, I agree with you. I could see that. Yeah, I agree, Sarah. Seth is just a over the top extra kind of guy. Especially, I guess, when it's benefiting him, right? He was after an internet. Oh. Well, why hadn't he got with Betty? Yeah, that too, Genevieve. I'm sure he is tired. Hey, I would not want Betty stalking my ass, okay? Fucking that's creepy shit when you stalk somebody. Fucking scary. So, okay.
Government. In any situation where a person is showing intense anger and vulnerability and a desperate need for something, and they're doing that on the internet, there's always a scammer lurking in the wings, waiting to
is.
take
Thank
advantage
you,
of it.
ma'am.
And that's exactly what happened to Seth. He was approached by several people who said they could help him find his child and protect his reputation. And among those people was a guy called Nick the Hat, who was on parole after doing some time for committing fraud, and then claimed to run a private intelligence outfit with Dog the Bounty Hunter.
There we
Somehow,
go. Yeah.
this outfit convinced Seth that they could protect his reputation by silencing YouTubers through an injunction that would accuse certain YouTubers of racketeering via cyberbullying.
Yes. This shit was crazy. It was. Oh, you know who we're talking about. Yes. The bullhorn herself. Bullhorn Betty. She called me a bully. She called me, of all people, a bully. Yeah, I have been a bully lately. Sorry, I've been a bully lately. I'll take accountability for it, okay? Moving on. Isn't that how it works, though? That's bad. I shouldn't say that. Because, when you take accountability, you wipe your slate clean. You know what I mean? Yep. Oh, Betty. But yes, Betty called me a bully because I was roasting her. I was roasting her. I wasn't being mean. I was roasting her. And somebody went and told. Somebody went and snitched. Right? Oh, thanks, Mags. Oh, yeah, I started laughing. She thought she was being intimidating. She called me Miss Lister. I said, well, at least you got manners and you called me a miss, right? Like calling out my name, she was intimidating me. I'm like, girl, believe me, my name's been out there. Don't you worry about it. Good luck with the infringement on my First Amendment. Yes, we could talk about her. We could. Oh, I found out what the lawsuit's about. No, I think is she gonna sue Queen Bee for something again? I thought there's a clip. I'll have to find it. She's suing again. She is doing the paperwork. She is.
As if that's even a thing. It's not. And somehow he went for it. But wait a minute. If you try to legally silence many YouTubers who are talking about Sebastian's disappearance, who's going to make sure Sebastian gets found? Well, that night, of course,
Yeah.
the elite private intelligence agency, they convinced Seth that not only would they be able to shut down his critics, they would also put their elite forces to work to find Sebastian. And he went for it. Do you believe that? He went for it.
Yeah.
And what happened next? Well, In October 2024, just 8 months after Sebastian went missing, and while his case was still trending, At Night Media filed an explosive complaint against Granny's Watching from YouTube and Barbecue Lady from
Yes.
TikTok, alleging that they were head of a conspiracy to cyberbully and defame and distress Seth Rogers and 9 other co-plaintiffs, including Dog the Bounty Hunter and Bullhorn Betty, that wilting flower and paragon of great moral character.
If I found out tomorrow that she did something to herself or not or something like that, as awful as it is, I mean, truthfully, I don't think I'd shed a tear. Honestly, I don't think I'd pray for her either. I really.
She's a different character. She's a different character. I mean, yeah. I was gonna name some of the things that she's done, but she's done a lot. She was the one of the part of the big, what was it, Heels on the Ground, or no, Boots on the Ground. Her, Molly, JLR, and a little girl that's done really well for herself. And I can't remember her name, but she has done well for herself. But she came from TikTok, I think. She came from TikTok. She had like 1 million subs already. That young girl had a lot of subs. And they all got together and decided that they were going to go and make their presence known in the community, especially at Beach Creek. Let me ask you guys this. What do you think about, and be honest, I'm just interested. What do you think about the interview that JLR did with the woman from the horse barn, right? That said the truck had been sitting there most of the day. Did she not keep track of time either? And it may not mean shit, but I thought that was kind of weird. Right? Maybe she was mistaken. Maybe it was a different day. Yeah, I'm not sure, Mags. For sure. Basically, what I seen happening in Seth Rogers' case happened in Summer's case first. And unfortunately, because of the, if you look at Seth, he's got these people who can file lawsuits and all kinds of shit, right? And, Dawn and Candace never went that route, right? Happy Mother's Day to you, Act Right. Yeah, I think she's talking about, are you talking about the stables? Let me look the stables up real quick. Can we get, I have to have the address. Let me see if I can, I don't know. I am not a real good Google mapper. I try to figure it out. Okay. 4.5. Wait, what do you mean hours? What would be hours away? Where are you talking about? Did I miss something? Why are we looking at Hendersonville? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find what I'm looking for. Maybe later. We are going to, oh, how far apart they were. 4 hours from Knoxville. Well, wherever you go, darling, be careful. For sure. Be careful. But that's what I see the difference. Dawn and Candace had Tim Mullins. Betty, Seth had Betty, and you know, she was his avid supporter. For sure. I'm not a felon. I have a right to carry. Girl, good. For sure. Gotta protect yourself. Freaking weird ass people in a weird ass world right now. What makes it even worse? I mean, look at this shit going on. People outside your home and all this other shit. So not only are you getting weird people that's already in the community, you know, sneaking around your house and all kinds of shit, right? But then you got to deal with the traveling weirdos, right? The traveling weirdos who make it their mission to travel, to go to their destinations and do whatever they, I guess, believe that they're doing in their heart. I'll never forget, someone asked Don B why he thought his channel was successful, and the comment he made was, because I'm in my vehicle. That's what he said. I'm like, fuck, do I need to go sit in my car? I don't know. I could take you guys places. I could. I always thought one day I'd like to go back to Germany, but I don't know. You know, I'm older. Maybe if I would have went back when I was younger, might have been nice. Well, what we got to remember too is like, like people say, right? Betty says she's now filing a lawsuit on Blank Screen, Peggy, Queen Bee, and YouTube. Oh, what did YouTube do to her? Huh. YouTube really must have made her big mad. I wonder if they'll take her channel. Hey, Steven.
You don't.
Oh, Black Betty, Bam Lamb. I'm going to drop the link to this channel in here again, you guys. I am. Ah. Oh, wait, I got you muted. I got it muted. I apologize. Okay, I'll take it back.
Ruling to hit a Pennsylvania docket after adopting a new law just months before the suit was filed.
Do you guys remember when freaking Seth went to court with Betty? And he did an interview with the little news channel. And he was like, if they're going to silence her, then they'll have to hear my voice. Do you guys remember that? I mean, okay.
At Night and the plaintiffs have appealed this ruling, and we're still waiting for the answer. But I will be absolutely shocked if the anti-SLAPP ruling is turned over. In other words,
and we did. We went through the anti-SLAPP and all of that. I'll have to see if I even titled it right, but we went through what all of that means, and
plaintiffs,
it's
Seth
a lot.
and his scammy friends were shut down. But that was the result in the court of law. What was the result in the court of public opinion? Well, national media wouldn't touch Sebastian's case after his father filed as a plaintiff in a suit that quieted free speech and threatened frivolous lawsuits. So mainstream national coverage of Sebastian's case, even on court TV, was abruptly halted. On social media, true crime channels that don't delve into drama won't cover the case because they don't want to get sued. And they...
Okay. Wasn't it Justin who went on Nancy Grace's with Seth? Somebody said he had his monkey with him. I don't know. Right? To talk about those lights that someone was saying there was lights, right? Flashlights or something. I don't know. I can't remember. I thought it was Nancy. Because Nancy cut the interview, didn't she? I could be wrong. I don't know.
They don't want to get dragged into drama. So awareness via true crime channels, such as, I don't know, for example, Grizzly True Crime, was abruptly halted. The only channels that regularly cover Sebastian's case are small drama and conspiracy channels connected to Seth and At Night, who are milking the case through unfounded theories and falsified evidence. They're the ones that will go live and directly accuse Katie Proudfoot of killing her son with literally no evidence whatsoever.
That's true.
And I'm going to point my finger right at those parents and say, I truly believe that they have done something to their child.
All because Seth prioritized protecting his own reputation and smearing his exes rather than taking himself and his own feelings of betrayal out of the equation and simply bringing awareness to the world about his missing son. I mean, let's do a thought exercise, okay? Take all of your feelings about Seth and Katie and Chris out of it. Pretend you don't know who they are. And think about what this case would have looked like if Seth was not in the picture at all. Let's just pretend, for the sake of this exercise, that Katie and Chris were Sebastian's only parents, and they were the only ones driving the push for awareness. Where would we be right now? Most likely, there wouldn't be a massive but failing lawsuit that signaled to the world, hey, if you talk about me and my missing child, you'll get sued by me and Dog the Bounty Hunter. The coverage would have taken its natural course. Now, I'm not delusional. I know that all high-profile cases end with drama, but in my 5 years of covering true crime cases and the tragedy pimping of them on YouTube, I have never seen a bigger scam on the back of a missing child's name undertaken by his own father.
Thank you. Thank you. Crazy. It was crazy. I mean, hello, Justin. No, Justin, I'm getting ready to get off, honey. I promise. Next time I go live, I'll let you come up. Okay? I promise. I'll let you come up and say hey. Oh, it is your birthday. Yes. Come on, let me sing happy birthday to you. All right, you guys, you gotta let me sing happy birthday to Justin. Today's Justin's birthday, everybody. I have a cold though, Justin. All right, I'm gonna wait for Justin to take the link, and I'm going to step away for 1 second.
Hello. I'm here.
You got your TV on?
I got it paused.
Okay.
All right.
Constance says happy birthday. Genevieve, Mags.
Thank you so much.
How old are you?
35.
Wow. Hey, there's H. H says happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Hey, H, I got a cold. Come up and sing Justin happy birthday for me.
Yeah.
Take the link and come sing him happy birthday for me. Would you please? I don't know if he heard me, Justin.
Mm-hmm. Davis, you want to come up? Sing happy birthday to me? Yeah.
He can sing. H is our singer and our prayer giver.
Yeah.
Okay, he said sure. Give him a second.
Mm-hmm.
What you been doing?
I got a cake today. It's an ice cream
Ooh.
cake.
Oh, nice. Love ice cream cakes.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, been doing birthday videos on my channel. People's
have?
like, yep, I've been getting good comments in there. Yeah,
Well,
I want to
that's
say thank you for
great.
everybody.
That is great. Good for you. You just got to keep on trucking, you know?
Yep. Keep making the videos though.
That's right.
Birthday videos.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, mister.
Mm-hmm.
So, what else do you do, Justin?
Mm,
Just make your videos?
yep.
Hey, Mr. A. Do you have any hobbies?
I like watching YouTube and watching movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of movies you like?
Basically like comedy movies.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. Like movies like Liar Liar.
Oh, yeah, Jim
movies.
Carrey. That's Jim Carrey, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jim Carrey movies.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So you said 1 second you'll be coming up. H. Davis.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it. We're waiting on him. Maybe he's brushing his hair. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna mute you out for a minute, Justin.
Okay. I'll mute.
Okay. Go ahead. Thank you. Don't take it personal. Okay, let's
A scam that effectively halted all relevant and meaningful coverage of Sebastian's disappearance.
it did.
If I could summarize my advice into one driving philosophical stance on what not to do in the public sphere when your child goes missing, it would be this: do not make your public outreach about yourself
Thank you.
and your gripes toward other people connected to the case. You take attention away from the missing person, guaranteeing that the case discussion will be centered on petty drama, and it makes
Yes.
you, the parent of the missing child, look suspicious, revenge-seeking, and unserious about finding your child. I'll end with this. Although it's unlikely that Sebastian is still alive, I still have hope that he's out there. And every single day I think about the toll his disappearance has taken on his family. And though I have great sympathy for Seth Rogers, I also
And it is very sad when you're covering a case like that, and you know, you have to you know, have to believe if they're even still alive anymore. Hey, H.
Hey, happy Mother's Day. Hey, Justin.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a bad cold, and would you sing happy birthday to Justin?
Yeah.
I had to turn my volume down. Sure. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Justin. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much, everybody.
You're welcome.
Yay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Get 2 claps for that.
You're welcome.
And happy Mother's Day for all the moms out there.
Oh,
And-
thank you guys. That's sweet of you guys.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, everybody.
Oh, I know, Justin. I
Appreciate
need to find it and drop the link. I do.
Mhm.
Do you know how to drop a link, Justin?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I can't explain it. I can't. I'll get it. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
I will get it. Hey, peace. Yeah, everybody said happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
All right. I'm going to throw you sweet guys off of here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me come up on my birthday. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Justin. You have a great
Yes.
day.
Okay.
All right. Bye. Dang, they both left before I could throw them off. Thank you, H. Davis. That was really cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. For sure. Yes. Hey, H is a little singer. I'm gonna have to drop both you guys' links. Okay.
Also harbor deep resentment for how he halted relevant, meaningful
He did.
awareness of Sebastian's case in favor of his own vanity. And
Why would I don't understand how anyone could do that. I couldn't comprehend that.
how he agreed to let a group of fraudulent goons inflict more public harm on his ex-wife, who is also suffering from the same tragedy. Sabotaging his own missing son's public awareness in favor of protecting his reputation through scams and frauds makes Seth Rogers, in my book, the lowest form of tragedy pimp.
Yes.
And that, my friends, is what not to do in the public arena when your child goes missing. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already and hit the thumbs up. Peace out.
Sure will. I love that channel. I do. I have been subbed to that channel way back. Way back. Check her out. What else am I looking for? Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Let me get the eagle back up. I hope everybody's had a good Mother's Day. For real. I didn't feel, I mean, I could have went and done a bunch of stuff, but I don't know. Just feel like freaking, who is that? Who is no receipts, no problem, no mercy? Who is that? I don't know. They're live though. Sorry, I don't know who you are. Well, maybe with Summer's case, I just get, I mean, I don't, there's things that happen I don't understand. And I do tend to be harder on some people that, you know. you feel kind of used by some people and makes you feel some type of way. For sure. All you can do is hope that things are being done for the right reason. And but there are a lot of, I mean, there is a lot of people who will do a lot of things for their own personal reasons. But even a lot of times people show receipts, people still don't believe them, right? And I will stand by Candace, quit playing games with these girls. Y'all stop that. You knew you didn't have those pictures. You gave them away. I mean, you left that stuff at Kathy's. So but I don't know. I don't know nothing about Lawson getting mad and shit. You know, I would think that Lawson is smart enough not to get caught up into, you know, anything from just somebody from the community who is interested in helping to find Summer, right? I would think if Lawson thought you guys had something, he would have it. I think that law enforcement's smart enough that if someone hands over evidence, you know, sometimes they prefer the people don't keep their own copy for a while, right? I don't know. That's just the way I think. Just the way I think. Now, is it my business if anybody thinks Don Wells did it? No, it's not. I don't care what anybody says. There are times you have to think that way. There's time you got to think about Candace, Grandma, and a lot of other people. Remember when Chris McDonough said Candace was by the water and she broke down and thought that she was going to tell him something? He said he turned the camera off. Remember? Why would he have turned the camera off? I would think if someone was going to admit to something. Were they live that day? No, he wasn't live. Didn't he with the Hunter and Allie on the porch? Didn't that come out edited at first? And then he released it unedited or some shit? Am I wrong? Or was that the Robin Lane interview? I don't remember. Okay, not a big deal. Not a tootin' big deal. For sure. I have slowly. Oh. Hold on. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, this was back in, hold on. Hold on, people. Come on now. I really don't want this running. No, thank you. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, it's not going to let me do it. Don't make me buy the paper. This was May 10th, 2026. May 10th. Dang! Okay, here we go. Big news in the Tennessee. YouTuber files lawsuit after arrest and investigation of Sebastian Rogers, teen missing since 2024. What? What is happening? Nashville, Tennessee. A content creator who has followed the case of missing Tennessee teen Sebastian Rogers has taken legal action of her own. Andra Griffin, known as Bullhorn Betty, has filed a civil lawsuit against a long list of defendants, including the Sumner County Sheriff, a detective, and Sebastian Rogers' parents. In the 10-page lawsuit, I told you she is a paper pusher. That's why her and JLR got along so well, in my opinion, allegedly. Okay? Seriously. Okay, so she's suing Sumner County Sheriff, a detective, Sebastian Rogers' parents, 10-page lawsuit. She claims her constitutional rights were violated, including her Fourth Amendment right against unreasonable seizures and prosecution. What did they seize? The lawsuit accuses Sumner County Sheriff Eric Craddock, a Sumner County detective, Sebastian's mother and stepfather, as well as other members of his family, of violating those rights. Griffin said the family reportedly targeted her because of critical comments she posted to social media about the investigation and the family. She added the defendants reportedly acted recklessly and maliciously, leading to orders of protection and eventual damages, including time in jail and a $20,000 bond. You did that, ma'am. They didn't do that. You did that. She did. Okay. Last year, several of those defendants were in court, accusing Griffin of stalking and harassing the family. According to the DA's office, the grand jury ultimately declined to indict Griffin because they did not believe there was enough evidence. She has asked the court to block any further retaliation against her, along with compensatory and punitive damages. She's also requesting a jury trial. Oh my gosh. Nextstars WKRN attempted to reach out to Griffin, her attorney, and all parties named in the lawsuit. As a publication, there has been no response. Wow. This is crazy. This is crazy. This may actually, I don't know how far down this goes. This looks like a pretty good, okay. Sebastian was 5 feet 5 inches tall. He weighed 120 pounds. He had dirty blonde hair. He was last seen on Monday, February 26th, wearing a black sweatshirt and black sweatpants. They say no shoes, but I guess that's kind of open, right? Dang. Okay, wait. Wait, I'm not done. Let me check another thing. Okay, hold on. I am glad I looked at my email. Thank you, girl. Okay. We're good. She learned that from JLR. Betty likes that attention, in my opinion. Let me show you guys a clip. She sued this one. She tried to sue this one guy. She did. Don't anybody fucking go snitch. You hear me? Y'all don't need to be snitching because I'll show you a clip. Gonna run over and tell her, remain calm. She talking about you, Betty. Hey, that girl scares me. She'll beat me up. She would. Let me find it. I got a clip of Justin picking his nose. Justin, I caught you picking your nose. That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago, Justin. I thought it was funny. Sorry. Couldn't help myself. I may not find it. It's one of the first ones I found it. Okay, hold on. Oh, here's this one. This is from a creator called Rock-A-Lot. Hold on, I gotta pull it up. Hold on. Let's do this one first.
We have all our T's crossed and all of our I's dotted.
That is funny, Betty. Betty, why can't you ever laugh at yourself? You're too damn serious, girl.
We have all our T's crossed and all of our I's dotted.
All of your dies audited? All of your dies audited. Is she talking about DIES? Or is she talking about a dice? Okay, so you've got a dice, one that you roll while you're playing Yahtzee, and they want to audit? What's audit? Like OUTD? Definition.
That is so funny. I believe she sued him too. Let me see if it will pop up where I was at. Okay, hold on. Oh no, it's gonna make me start it all over. I don't want to do that. Okay. Here's balls to the wall, Ernie. Here, Genevieve, this is for you.
That one thing. You messed up. You messed up. Balls to the wall.
Oh yeah, I will. You guys could have came up here if you wanted to. I'm sorry, I just dropped that link. I wanted H to sing happy birthday. Hey, them boys are busy. They come in, take care of business, and then they're gone. Come in and say hey. Yes. This is kind of one of my little favorites of Ernie.
That one thing. You messed up. You messed up. Balls to the wall.
Oh my God. I hate to mention this because I shouldn't have done it. It was bad, but I did like a commentary type reaction video to a jailhouse call between Ernie and Bandit TV. Yeah. Sorry. It was funny. I have to admit it was funny. Y'all have to learn to laugh at yourselves. Patty Ponytail. If Poppy comes in here again, don't sit in front of her. Don't sit in front of Sandy Gant either. She will pull your hair. Sandy will pull your hair. I'm just telling you. She does. Oh my God, Constance, I have to. Okay, hold on. Ha ha ha. This is great. Damn, Betty, we just popped up all kinds of new things on you today, didn't we? Okay, hold on. What am I doing here? Find yourself. Hey, Chris. Why is it hiding your comments? That's so dumb. I don't know why it's doing that, Chris. I see you, though. Okay, wait, I got to find that. Oh, damn it. Hang on, Constance. I got to find it. Okay, wait, that's breaking chains right there. Wanted to make sure that was in there. Where are your messages going, Peace? That's crazy. Damn it, where is it? Damn, this chat is way behind. Come on now. Wait, is that it? Please tell me that's it. Oh, that's it. Hang on. Okay. Thank you, Constance. Yeah, I will. I'll put it on there. Okay. Betty's mad. Betty's mad. We're going to commentate on it. We're commentating, Betty. You put it out. We're not bringing you no hate, lady, okay? I'm trying to understand. She don't like me anyway. Oh, it's on her backup channel? How many subs did she have on her backup channel? Right? Probably not as many as she had on her other channel, right? Damn, that sucks. YouTube, you just been slamming people all over the place. Okay, this is Betty, and she's upset. I do have the closed captions on. 8,000. But she had a lot more than that on her main channel, right? Wow. Upsetty Betty. Yeah, I'd be upsetty too.
and the co-ops over at Queen Bee's channel and affiliated with Queen Bee's channel. So I am going to end up suing Queen Bee and Blank Screen again. I will be filing a lawsuit on Monday against Blank Screen.
Why is she so mad at them? She's been mad at Queen Bee for a long time. So
in federal court. I have decided I'm going to file in federal court here in the
Betty. You're suing a bunch of people because they tried to sue you for things that you said, restraining orders, all that. And you felt that you had the right, that you could speak freely, follow all your amendment rights. And now you want to sue people for talking freely. Am I wrong here? Am I wrong? Oh, she thinks they got her reported for terms of service. Oh. Inter-creator lawfare is a grift for money. There's a lot of money gets thrown around. Quite a bit of money gets thrown around. For sure. Betty's been well compensated. I can guarantee you that. I mean, look how much money they said JLR made. Right? He'd be raking it in.
the state of Florida. We're going to find out who he is, and then I'm going to go after him for damages and for a preliminary injunction. And I'm going to force him here to the state of Florida for what he's doing to my account. I've already talked to creators.
What the hell's he doing to her account? Oh, her YouTube account?
Support, it's got to be escalated. So basically what they did is, and this is how they abuse the system, this copyright and notification. They said that I was manufacturing, teaching you guys how to put together firearms and ammunition on my channel, and decided to hit it. So right now I'm in the process.
Can she show us where they said that? I would think she would have got an email about that, right? Was she doing that? Or is she saying somebody lied on her? Right?
Of demanding whoever did this for their account and all IP addresses to be banned. Now, they said that they can't do that on their end, but it's being escalated. So I am actually shooting for a complete ban of whoever did what they did, because it's egregious. They stopped live in the middle of my live. And if they choose not to do it, then I'm going to end up including YouTube on a lawsuit, or a strongly worded letter, a cease and desist letter to YouTube. And they do take them seriously when they go into the attorney's office for them, because they have to act lawfully. So it was because I said that Chris and Katie said that I threatened them with a gun.
I never heard that. Has anybody heard that? Yeah, they yelled at her mid-live stream. Girl, I've had that happen to me, but mine comes up a couple minutes later. Did she do it? Did she do it, or didn't she do it? That's the big question. I don't know if Betty would be that dumb. I think she would know better. I mean, she wouldn't want her channel taken down for that, for sure. But I hear things through the grapevine about different cases, and I've not heard that one. Anybody else have heard it?
Let me say that again. I threatened them with a gun. And because of that, a person filed a report saying that I am teaching you guys how to make ghost guns and make firearms, which
Wait. So it went from you threatened them with one to somebody reporting you that you're showing educationally. Oh no, they're saying that. Oh, I see what they're saying. I see what you say they're saying, right? Getting your little groupie group together. Okay, I see what you're saying they're saying.
obviously is not true. So I expect the appeal to go through because we can say somebody was put in a petition that I threatened them with a gun. That's what was put in the petition lawfully and legally. So that's where we are right now.
But what's that got to do with YouTube? I mean, what does that have to do with YouTube? Because if they're saying that you did that and they had receipts, right? They would have to have receipts. You would have to have that. If you were live doing it, you would have to be able to show that you did or didn't do it. I mean, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm still not fucking understanding it.
We are going to be subpoenaing YouTube. It's going to take some time. It's probably going to be several months before we finally have resolution to this. But I just want to remind everybody, Blank Screen is a drug addict. He was no matter what you want to look probably
what the fuck was that? What was that? Constance, did you know that was coming? Oh my gosh. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, wait a minute. Oh, Lord Jesus, take the wheel. My title was right on today. Jesus, take the wheel.
But I just want to remind everybody, Blank Screen is a drug addict. He was, no matter what you want to look probably sucking too much, you know what. But
what the fuck was that? Oh, you clipped that? Oh my God, I've got to have that. I do. Jeez, Betty. Oh, look where, there you guys go. There she is. Bullhorn Betty. That is funny.
He was, no matter what you want to look probably sucking too much, you know what. But either way, he is a drug addict. He has been going to all of Queen Bee's people and begging them for $25 for his back pain. So he's basically asking people for $25 to go out and buy pills.
Oh, Betty. She doesn't know who Blank Screen is. She knows but she knows. Yeah. Well, that's the way they are, Constance. That's the way they are. For sure. But it's, you know, I mean, for real.
Pharmaceuticals. And so I hope you guys pass this around. We're going to be on this channel. I don't think we're going to be on this channel long because I've already got it escalated. I've already been on the phone with creator support for an hour. The assistant on creator support couldn't help me, so it had to be escalated because it was alive and because it was so egregious. Like I said, I'm pushing to have the person banned and all IP address associated with them because it's not.
Can you do that? Okay, I'm kind of weird on IP addresses. All right. Andrew Hills got caught doing something with IP. What did he do? Do you remember, Constance? Freaking Andrew Hill said he got in trouble for backtracking IP addresses. Now, it's not legal to, you know, check out IP addresses. It is illegal if you're doing it for illegal reasons. That's what I remember about IP addresses. But also, in some instances, don't they just not necessarily the exact address? It just goes sometimes in maybe the area or something. I could be wrong, like I said. I mean, Constance, I wish I had $1 for every freaking time someone would say something so outrageous like that about people that they don't know. Andrew was trying to sound like a hot shot. He can't backtrack his own ass. Very true. Hey, Constance, I'm going to play your Andrew playlist sometime. I want to add to it. I want to add to your playlist, ma'am. I will even go back through and find some of my lives where I had him up and he was talking. She makes more funny faces all through this. That fucking scared me there for a minute. I was scared for a minute. I was.
Just about the account that was used. It's about the other accounts that are affiliated and associated with that IP address that's being used on their platform inappropriately. So I will have my channel back up. I'm not too fucking worried about it. I plan on subpoenaing.
So basically, the guy was on Queen Bee's, and she don't like Queen Bee, so she's taking them all down, right? She's taking them all down.
Them and finding out what not even the name of the account, the IP address, so we can start locating the people. And the VPNs, like I said, they're not going to be very helpful for people because they've got to show the records too. So I think if we get the VPN and the code for the VPN, I think that with a court order, we can break that VPN as well. So I don't know. It's going to be a lot to do. It's going to be a lot.
She pays a lot of lawyer fees, right? My comments keep getting blocked. YouTube on it today. Oh, you haven't had any blocked over here? Not that I've seen. Sometimes it will tell me to hide or where's your messages? Why are all your messages retracted? I've seen this last one you put in there. Yes, that's fucking crazy. She's a little worried about life.
A lot of money, but at this point, I'm sick and tired of this shit. And Blank Screen has been begging me to sue him and to come after him and to you know, fuck around and find out. Well, he's finally got me over the fence. I was going to let him be, but at this point, I'm ready to bring him to Florida.
Oh, you was going to be a nice guy about it. Boy, he really must have pissed you off, lady. It's just another money grab for upsetty Betty. I mean, I think that she learned a lot from JLR.
Make him answer some very much tough questions that need to be answered. And we're going to be back on our main screen here soon. So I just wanted to let you guys know what truly happened. I didn't break the rules. I said gun, just like I say it here. You didn't see the channel come down over here, right? It's because I called Queen Bee a bitch. It's because I said chlamydia, fat ass chlamydia, criminal, felon Queen Bee.
Damn.
She is, and chasing.
Damn. Betty, I have to drop your link. I will drop your link, Betty. I will. That's nuts. What's this called? Bullhorn. Bullhorn. Betty. Oh, wait, I didn't spell Betty right. Betty. Crime stories. Crime stories. That's Born Betty. You know she's going to come for me. She's in a bad mood. She's in a bad mood. She's going to come for me. I know. All right. Obviously, she don't like Queen Bee. And now she don't like the other guy because he's friends with Queen Bee. It was on Queen Bee's panel.
People around with crowbars, which she did.
Betty, you admitted to saying GUN. Okay? You just said you said the word. Well, I'm sure the AI bots were like, oh, interesting. You're live and you mentioned a GUN. You said that. She said it. I'm going to let you hear it again. Okay, hold on. I don't want to hear about the VPN.
And Blank Screen has been begging me to sue him and to come after him and to fuck around and find out. Well, he's finally got me over the fence. I was going to let him be, but at this point, I'm ready to bring him to Florida, make him answer some very much tough questions that need to be answered. And we're going to be back on our main screen here soon. So
what do you want him to freaking answer?
I just wanted to let you guys know what truly happened. I didn't break the rules. I said gun, just like I say it here.
She said it.
You didn't see the channel come down.
Oh, is she monetized on this channel too?
Down over here, right? It's because I called Queen Bee a bitch. It's because I said chlamydia, fat ass chlamydia, criminal, felon Queen Bee, which she is, and chasing people around with crowbars, which she did. As you guys can see, when I'm over here and people ain't screwing my
well, people shouldn't piss other people off, and then they wouldn't have to worry about getting chased with a crowbar. I'm just saying. Hear you review on this listening. Hey, Bee Mama. Yeah, I mean,
channel, you can say a whole lot. So it wasn't YouTube. So it was somebody that physically went there. So I'm coming after people. I'm not done suing yet because you guys want to keep fucking with me. I'm going to start fucking with you too.
Well, if it wasn't YouTube, then why are you suing YouTube? I'm confused.
Peggy, I'm coming for you. Blank Screen,
Damn.
I'm coming for you. And Queen Bee, if I sniff you even remotely in here, I'm going to take you to the fucking cleaners, bitch.
Sniff you remotely in here. What the fuck does that mean? Is that a superpower? A superpower you can sniff people through their phones and through the monitors? Through the microphone? You're close enough. I can smell your breath. You need some mints, right? Betty.
Fuck with me. I double dog dare you.
No.
I double dog dare you.
No.
We'll go for round 2 if need be.
Wow.
I'm done with a lot of you. Okay? I'm done with a lot of you. And I saved my pennies and nickels, just to let you know.
Aww.
Just to let you know, I've been saving my pennies and nickels.
Okay.
You guys have been screwing around for way too long, and now you guys are going to get yourself caught up in all kinds of stuff. You guys see what's going on. Everybody keeps saying this thing in Pennsylvania is over. It is not over. I don't know who's saying that. It sounds like a bunch of people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Nothing is over. Nothing. Okay? I have a right to be here. I'm going to keep speaking. Queen Bee doesn't like it. Quit being such a dirty piece of shit. If Blank Screen doesn't like it, quit being a dirty piece of shit. But I'm coming for you, boy, girl, whatever you are.
Oh my God. All right. You guys got to give me 1 second. Okay. Damn, Betty.
Coming for you, boy, girl, whatever you are. I'll see you soon, bitch. I'll see you soon. That's my statement. I'm frustrated, as you guys can tell, which is what people wanted to do, but it ain't stopping my day. Look at this. I got my beautiful little baby over here. She's ready. She's ready.
You're talking like that with your dog in the car? Her dog's probably used to her being loud. For sure. For sure. Hey, we all get a little feisty sometimes, Betty. We do. Hey, I am not going to feel bad when I get feisty now. I do not go to that point.
Ready for her day. I'm ready for my day. What did you do? You took my channel down for a few hours. So what? I'm going to hopefully take your channel for forever. Okay, because of this. I'm definitely going to give it a good shot. And I'm definitely going to apply as much pressure to freaking YouTube as I possibly can. As soon as I get back there, I'm going to be writing letters to their legal department. I'm not done. You've seen what we've been able to do so far with other channels. Really?
You see what we've been able to do with other channels. Right? That was always a big thing. Getting channels taken down, or, maybe instigating people taking their channels down. Yeah, it's a real thing.
Really want to step in the shit, especially when you need all that pill money, right? Right, blank screen. You need all that pill money to go get your drugs, right? Right. And now you're gonna put your channels in jeopardy because once you're out of Queen.
Okay, but why does she feel that she can demean their character like that? Yes, thank you, Constance. Thank you. That's what I remembered. That's what I remembered. I remember Queen Bee celebrating. And that had went on for a long time, right? That's what I said. She gets, obviously, if she's got lawyers, she runs her lawyers, I can tell you that. She has to. I mean, close to 3 years, maybe 2, not sure. I know it went on for a long time. A long time.
B circle, you ain't got no money. How are you planning on getting your pills, dude? You gonna start robbing people? Huh? Bet you have robbed people.
I'm gonna say right now, I do not know blank space. It ain't me saying the shit. For real. I do not know this person at all. I really don't. And I don't know Queen Bee either. I mean, I know her channel and stuff, but.
Well, you already lost your fucking job. I wonder why. I wonder why, little boy or girl.
How do you know
We
anybody
start calling
lost
you
their
little girl
job?
'cause you sure are acting like a little bitch.
Wow.
So
what are you wanting from him, Betty? What are you wanting from him? For sure.
Guys, please pass this around. We want to make sure, hype it, circulate it. I don't really
I'm hyping it. I dropped your link.
care. This is our other channel. Maybe we'll start using this channel. Maybe I'll just start blowing everything up so they have to all see me, right? I've been kind of taking a little break. Maybe I just need to just pull out all the stops for these fuckers.
Wow.
Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe starting Monday, we're going to be online all day long. We're just going to bounce from channel to channel. How about that?
Oh,
Let's do that.
no.
Let's just bounce from channel to channel.
Betty, come and see me. For real. But you have to bring your sense of humor. Okay? If you don't have a sense of humor, don't come over here. All right? I don't like to be yelled at. All right? I don't.
Let's go into lives. Let's put our bullhorns up. Let everybody know who we are and where we're at.
Dolly, if I get a bullhorn, please do not come and rip it off of my face. All right. He was like, somebody's got a bullhorn? How dare they? There's only one bullhorn Betty here, and that's my babe Betty. How dare you bring a bullhorn out here? Right? And he went to jail. He went to jail for it.
Let's not let them forget about the coffee club, right? We have hot coffee. I wouldn't be messing with us. We might burn your ass. We might burn your ass.
Well, if it's like McDonald's, you might get sued. All right.
Maybe that's what we need to do. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? Don't come here telling somebody to calm down. Oh no, don't be coming in here. We got some trolls in here. You guys got the wrong one.
I get you, Betty. I get them too. I get them too, girl. I mean, my name is Remain Calm. There's times I don't remain calm. And then, it's like, I already know that I'm not remaining calm. And it's kind of fucking stupid when somebody comes in and tells me I'm not remaining calm. I mean, I totally get that, girl. I get it.
Calming down. You guys had me calm. You guys want to keep fucking with me? All right. We'll play. Doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, your little bitch boys are all being sued, right? They're all being sued. Why? Because they're dirtbags. Why are they dirtbags? I don't know. Maybe because they didn't get enough loving from their mommies. Maybe their mommies decided to fuck everybody. I don't know. Maybe they decided.
Wow, Betty. Whoa. That is a lot. Girl, you are being extra.
I can fuck their mom. I don't know.
Wow.
I really don't. Don't really care. Real me too. Sonya better not be in here. She's gonna be praying. I don't even want her prayers. Today.
Damn.
Should be careful. They'll be coming in here. My mods don't play. You guys think you can come in here and talk that fucking gator? You can't come in my chat talking that gator. My mods will boot you quicker than shit. And I'm not even. Let me go ahead and moderate this. Hold on. Let me put the moderation. I don't think we have moderation. No, we don't have moderation. Let's boot these little assholes out. There you go.
Oh, wait, you ain't got no mods in there?
We'll make you suffer because I'm going to be on here for at least 10 more minutes. There we go. We'll make you suffer 10 minutes. Keep you in that little corner, having to hear my voice that you say you don't like, but you keep coming back every day to hear it. You know that?
That's true.
So
that's true. It does kind of get redundant when someone comes in to say that they can't stand your voice and shit. It's like, but you're the one coming in here, right? You're the one coming in here. Didn't ask you to come in here.
So whatever you think you did, you didn't do. And I'm coming for your channel, whoever you are, which we know it was Blank Screen. Blank Screen, Queen Bee, Chlamydia, the whole clan, because I'm talking about their BFFs, the Proudfoots, because they're getting sued because they're dirtbags and they like to lie under oath, lie to law enforcement.
Oh, Chris and Katie do speak with Queen Bee, right? Oh, yes, I forgot about that.
Shit. So they don't like me?
They don't like me. That's the problem. That is the problem right there. I should clip that. I could use that for myself. They don't like me. Oh, they don't like me. Oh, they don't like me. Oh, well, why not? Right?
Getting sued because they're dirtbags and they like to lie under oath, lie to law enforcement and shit. So they don't like me. They wanted to lie about me. Now that's all going to have to come back because they're going to have to explain to a judge. Oh, sorry. Well, where did she threaten you at? I wonder how they're going to explain that. It's going to be interesting.
Betty, I want to hear it. I do. I mean, you've said some crazy things about these people and you've sued one of them before, and maybe they're feeling some type of way if you're mentioning the weapon.
Interesting. So I just want to tell all the haters out there, you all did this, right? You guys.
Oh, damn it. Betty, I didn't do anything. Seriously, I didn't do nothing. Okay? It wasn't me. I swear.
Guys all did this. You guys made this possible.
Why are you blaming it on everybody else? I bet it would be really interesting to have conversations with your lawyers. See what kind of client you are. Everyone's at fault except Betty. Yeah. Yeah, poor Betty.
All of it. And what you did to me was wrong. And you guys still want to come over here and fuck with my shit? That's okay. I'll play ball with you. I'm going to play ball with you. But when I'm done with you, just like Queen Bee, you're going to find out very quickly why she doesn't say shit, right? She might go out there and run her gator a little bit, right? Like she does here and there, little little snips. But you know damn well that bitch can't fucking say shit. Because if she says any more shit about me, I'm going to throw her back into court. And when I find out who you are, Blank.
Look what you just said. Oh my gosh. Look what you said about them. And you're saying that whatever they said is worse than what you just said? Jesus does need to take the wheel.
Blank screen, it's going to be the same way for you. Let you say something. Let you say something that's inappropriate. Let you defame me anymore. I'm going to throw you back into court every time too. Right? Because at some point you are going to be restrained. You are going to be restrained because you're abusive. So we just going to play ball. And if that means keep suing people like you guys, you fuckers can't learn your lesson yet. It's like every one of you guys are just asking to be sued. It's like, it'll never happen to
Thinking that they did the same thing to this account. They didn't. My phone just overheated. That's it. That's it. Queen Bee did Chronicles of the Shady Copyright. Because that's all she got. That's all she got. Oh, let me go copyright you. That bitch needs to be, she needs to be, fraudulent. That's federal. That's federal. They need to start suing Queen Bee federally because she's violating federal law. And she can actually be arrested for what she's doing. People think these copyright things are no big deal. And
Oh, Betty. Her phone's overheating, you guys.
sorry, I'm getting on
Chronicles of the Shady and everything. They don't like me. I don't really care, but they should go after her federally. Come. Tweety Bird Tutu. But anyways, so we're over here. I'm going to my best friend's house. Hello, guys. Hello, come on in. So we had one of the hate channels, and I believe it is Blank Screen. And so I have just decided, because after talking to them, I'm getting all the information, and I'm putting.
So does she think you can't sue a blank screen, pun intended? Ha ha ha. So is it just anybody who talks about her or does commentary on her stuff, or I'm not understanding all of it. Because let me tell you, it was a big deal a few years ago to take a smaller channel or something. And, if they're not going along with some other channels' narratives and stuff, they would just push them out. They would do things that most of the people would just take their channels down and stuff.
Pushing to have whoever did this banned. It came in on somebody's IP address, and the people but I'm having it escalated. The people that were there couldn't do anything really about this anyways, so they had to escalate it. And she said that there's nothing that she can do about banning somebody's account. But again, that's something I can talk to the person that escalates it for them to have it sent to wherever it needs to be sent to for review for termination. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm not playing with you guys. You don't have a right to take somebody's speech. You don't have a right to have your channel and then try to take somebody else's channel. You don't get to do that.
Oh, that's interesting, Cosms. Oh, she can't. Oh, okay. For sure.
Dirty shit. It's dirty shit. And whether you like somebody or don't go to the fucking channel.
I agree with that.
The fuck is wrong with you?
I agree with that. Don't go to their channel. And to me, this is just the way I am. I'm not going to go around and find channels that are talking shit about me and sit and listen to them talking shit about me and then talk again about them talking shit about me and spend the next 5 years of my life talking about somebody talking shit about me, right? Blank screen kept it on YouTube, not real life. A funny troll that sets her off every time.
Don't go to their channel if you don't like them.
Well, I knew at some point she was trying to sue Rock a lot for something too. I can't remember exactly what it was, but
Going to their channel and listening to it and then bitching about listening to it, that's stupid. And it shows how unhinged you are. Fucking idiots. So I'm not
Dang.
done. But when I'm done, you will know it because your channel will be taken. There's a lot of channels that have been taken. And there are a lot of channels from the Hant channels that have been taken. That should be your first clue. YouTube is done fucking with you fuckers. And I am too. So have a great day. I'm at my BFFs. We'll be live. All right. I can't because my gate's not open. I'll see. Look at that. Little tutu. Tell me that's not you. She got her tutu on. She got her Tweety Bird tutu. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. We'll be back on the other channel. Don't you fret. Don't you fret. And don't worry. We're gonna slam these motherfuckers. I am going to slam all of these bitches again. All of them. You nasty ass whores. That's what I'm gonna say to you. Keep your legs closed, you creeps. All right, guys. Rock it out. Your coffee beans out. We'll be back.
damn. Wow. Wow. Oh, well, Betty. Ugh. I'm telling you. Here, let me find my Traders clip here. I've been thinking about Traders, not in a weird way. Not in a weird way, okay? Where is that? It is so funny. I've got some really funny clips. I should roast her again. Here, I think this is it. I think this might be it. Here it is. One of my favorite clips. Here, hang on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Here you go, Betty. Here you go. Maybe this will help you a little bit.
All right. As I'm calling the cops. We're not going to take it anymore. The undercover sting is over. And 9 o'clock tonight, you're all going to prison. All right. As
I
I'm
love
calling
this.
the cops. We're not going to take it anymore. The undercover sting is over. And 9 o'clock tonight, you're all going to prison.
That is so funny. She is fucking hilarious. I don't care what anybody says. She is funny. Funny. Funny, funny. Yes. I think I'm going to start with, next we'll do Constance Sue's playlist of what she has on Andrew. I will go through my lives and see if I can find where he's up on panel. Andrew, you deserve a good roast. You do. Give Andrew a good little roast. He'll enjoy that. I mean, you know, for sure. Thank you, Constance. I appreciate you. All right, I'm getting my ass off here. You guys have a great Mother's Day. A great, great Mother's Day. I don't show nobody no hate over, you know, we're not hating on people. For sure. That is all, I mean, that's craziness. That's craziness. But like I said, she probably lost her a little bit of income. For sure. But AI is taking over the internet. It is. For sure. But I'm going to do my own thing. I had breakfast this morning and donuts. And I've kind of not done a whole lot today. But I had to laugh at my daughter, though, because she, my granddaughter and her were in a 5K race. And my granddaughter, she's in track right now. And my daughter was like, Mom, I am so sore. And I was like, did you make it? And she was like, yeah, I made it. And I said, did Ori make it? And she said, yeah. She said, the minute that they said go, Ori took off running. And she said, Mom, I didn't have a choice but to keep up with her. So my granddaughter takes off and my daughter has to keep up with her. She said, I'm really sore. I said, I knew you would be. That's why I didn't do that live. Mom knows. Mom knows. But say hello to your mothers today if you feel so inclined to do so. Just, hey, it's your day. Do what you want with it. But I appreciate 3 hours and 12 minutes of listening to me. I don't know anymore. Not being monetized, and I come on and it's just like I just feel like I can, talk about all kinds of different things and not try to, keep everything so separate. Not, you know what I mean? All right. I know it's fucking weird, but that's just the way it is. That is just the way it is. But thank you guys so much for popping in. Have a great day. Yeah, I'm kind of excited I'm going to do that. I'm going to pull up your Andrew stuff. Thank you, Poppy. Thank you, Mr. A. Thank you, H, for singing happy birthday to Justin. That is much appreciated, okay? It really is. I appreciate your singing. I appreciate your songs. And I do appreciate your prayers. I do. So, well, I love people getting along in chat, and I'm the one who ends up getting feisty with people in chat, right? Some of your Andrew isn't in the playlist. Well, we'll just see what I got too. Yeah, I will. I will, Constance. I will, ma'am. Hey, it'll give me something to do, okay? Let my mind go somewhere else. Sometimes I get, especially when it comes to Summer's case, I get to talking about it. I could talk about it for a long time. Sebastian's case, I find that to be so sad. So sad. To see what transpired with both of those cases. Yeah, me too, peace. All right, go have fun. Do whatever you're going to do. Hug your children. Let them take you out for ice cream or something. Who knows? Be you, do you. If you got to get a little feisty, go ahead and do it. And look, just because I may not understand some things, doesn't mean the person who's, it doesn't mean that the person doesn't understand what their feelings are on it. I'm just putting it out there. Just staying in my lane. I don't have a problem staying in my lane. For sure. We're not scared, okay? We're not scared. Bye, guys.